absent political action, nothing really matters. You know what's funny? When you watch anything on social media, you will hear and read and see how somebody slams somebody else. Like some politician slams and rips someone else. And that becomes a story. Senator so-and-so rips Joe Biden, or Senator so-and-so slams Donald Trump, slams, rips, destroys. But nothing ever turns into political action. Nothing ever changes. Nothing ever improves. But there's a lot of slammage, and there's all kinds of, I guess, this vituperative, activity. And I don't know how to tell this or say this in any other way. None of this matters. Nothing is changing. Let me see if I can tell you this. Nobody's in charge. Not the left, not the right. Nobody. We're arguing about various things, but the people who run the show, this shadow government cryptocracy, this group of people, this assemblage, they don't care one way or another about you and your slams or what somebody says. It's the most incredible thing anybody's ever seen. Remember recently when Joe Rogan was interviewing Mark Zuckerberg? You know what happened with that? Nothing. The issue would have been to ask him, what about Section 230 immunity? That's the issue. Nothing happened. But we're so used to thinking, ooh, this was great. He admitted FBI coordination or interference. Nothing happened because absent political activity, none of this matters. Let me explain more. But first, a word from our sponsor. Noble Gold CEO Colin Plume thinks quantitative tightening is setting up the stage for a gold rally. In his interview with the National Desk, Plume said that tightening is pushing the dollar up. However, he predicts that by next year, the Fed will print money again to restart economic activities. If you're thinking of gold and silver right now, Noble Gold is giving a free gold American Eagle coin with every eligible IRA or 401k in September. You can't go wrong with Noble Gold. Call the team now at 877-646-5347 to find out more, or visit noblegoldinvestments.com. How critical it is, how important it is for you to think that something is being done. You ever see a little kid driving in this car seat with a steering wheel, driving with mommy or daddy, turning the steering wheel thinking, ooh, I'm driving, look, I'm driving, I'm doing that which appears to be driving. I'm making all the motions. I'm sitting in a car, they're in a car, I'm turning this, but doesn't mean anything. That's social media. And this to an extent. At least I'm pointing it out. See, my whole message is very simply this. I don't know why it's important to just explain the same thing anecdotally unless there is a concomitant demand on the part of the particular party you're interested in doing something to fix it. Now, let me tell you something about what we call the left, or what we call this, I don't know who they are, progressives or whatever you want to call these people. They get stuff done. Much to your chagrin, much to your dismay, much to your disgust and shock, they get stuff done. It may be demented, you may disagree with it, but Joe Biden says, I'm going to sign something about inflation and the infrastructure and the cold and the climate change and the environmental and the build back better and the guns and you may laugh and you may say, oh, that's crazy. He gets it done. He's getting something done. What does the Republican Party do? Nothing. 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 But they slam. Oh, they're good. They go on Fox News. That's good. Oh, they do. Oh my God, they do. They're so and the various social media sites that are promoted as Republican or right wing, they never miss a trick. Did you see the slammage? Oh my God, the rippage, the slammage. It was, oh my God, it was great. Boy, he really, that Jim Jordan, boy, that John Kennedy, boy, that Ted Cruz. Did you see that? And nothing happened. Nothing. Don't be surprised if the Democrats keep the Senate. Don't be surprised if the Democrats keep the House. And don't be surprised if a Democrat wins in 2024, namely Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom is the man. He knows the routine cold. Absolutely. Knows what to say. Approved. He is perfect for that message. And what are the Republicans doing? Nothing. They'll have CPAC. That's always effective. They'll rip and they'll slam. But that's about it. That's all it is. I'm going to ignore that phone. You know why? Because what I'm saying to you is so important, I don't even care about this. I don't even care. It can ring all day long for all I care. Doesn't matter to me. What I'm telling you is that the Republican Party, or whatever you think the Republican Party is, it doesn't exist. It's there. It asks for money. They have great rallies, wonderful messages, but that's it. Because it never translates into actual political action. And absent political action, it doesn't matter. That's it. And what I'm saying is not exactly, this is not breathtakingly brilliant, but it's true. You see, we become so convinced that these little intramural scrums that we're involved in, they're so much fun, and there's all of these people. Give it another example. Republicans or conservatives they take somebody and they go to a university and they'll have questions and answers. And then somebody will say, what's a woman? And then we go through that one. How many times have you heard that one? What do you mean you don't know what a woman is? Well, I'll tell you, I know a woman. Well, I think I know. And that's it. And that's the extent of it. And that's good for a few million clicks and views. And then somebody will come up and pick some poor befuddled 20-year-old who will say something, and then he's or she is slammed, ripped, put in their place, excoriated by this expert who waxes inane about something. And of course, that is edited. The other instances where some college student slams and rips right back the conservative pundit, you never see those. And that somehow replaces a political platform. That is who we have become. Slaves to the theater and to the stage of social media. And that's it. That's what's important. It's part of the mean girl mentality, especially when we can mock somebody, the way they look or the way they act or the way they, that's all that matters. So let me just tell you something, and I'm going to tell you this. I am not a Republican. I would never be a Republican. I am a registered independent, so I can vote at least. I used to be a Democrat years ago when there were when they kind of made sense. I don't even remember the last time I did that. Every year I write my name in. I voted for Obama because I could not imagine John McCain and Sarah Palin. Dear God. Wait, please. And they're wondering, why Sarah Palin lost? Are you kidding me? You're kidding me, right? You don't know anyway. And then when Obama went the second time, I said, yeah, I'm not gonna. I wrote my name in. I wrote in myself. I was a write-in candidate. Then Trump came along against Hillary. I said, yeah, Trump's gonna win against Hillary. Please. I wrote my name in again. And then Trump, I said, wow, he was really interesting. Isn't it funny how everybody right now is make Sweden great again? Oh my God, the quote right-wing populism in Italy and Sweden. He catches on. If only we stopped talking about Mar-a-Lago in the 2020 election, maybe he'd have a chance. But I digress. What I'm saying to you right now, and this is important, what I'm saying to you right now is that do not think for a moment that anything is going to improve, society is going to get better, or we are somehow going to get out of this intellectual and political and cephalogical torpor unless we figure out how to get people to have or to gain some kind of mass traction politically. Not social media connected, but politically. Now, if you like what I'm saying, fine. Like the video. Please subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it immensely. And comment as you see fit.